Welcome back to Wondering About Nature. This week I hit 4 different parks, and every single stop delivered something memorable. From a woodpecker building a home to baby egrets in a busy rookery. Let's get into the rewind. First stop, Noel Dorwart Park. And right away I spotted a red-headed woodpecker hard at work, chiseling out a nesting cavity. These birds do all the work themselves, no shortcuts. Every chip of wood brings them closer to a safe home for their eggs. Nearby, a pair of brown-headed cowbirds was moving through the grass. Now the cowbird takes a very different approach to parenthood. These birds don't build nests at all. They lay their eggs in other birds' nests and let someone else do all the raising. When you don't have to worry about being a good parent, you have a lot more time to just enjoy a leisurely walk searching for your breakfast. And while birds usually get all the attention here, I think every creature deserves its moment. A six-spotted tiger beetle was darting along the ground. Iridescent green, incredibly fast, and honestly stunning up close. And a green frog rounded things out perfectly. From there I headed to Long's Park to explore the planned wetlands and the lake. A gorgeous stretch of wildflowers and open water that's absolutely buzzing with life right now. A huge female snapping turtle was crossing the path, clearly on a mission. She was almost certainly heading out to find the perfect spot to lay her eggs, and I gave her plenty of room. A green heron was frozen at the water's edge in full striking mode. Total focus, total stillness. But while I was watching, it never made a move toward anything. A fishing spider skimmed across the water's surface. Damselflies perched on the plants, and a few turtles were soaking up the sun. But the true highlight at Long's Park? A family of gray squirrels that were absolutely full of energy. 4 youngsters rolling around, chasing each other, doing all manner of silly things. Over at the Spalding Conservancy trails, butterflies darted through the meadow, and an Indigo Bunting was singing from the treetops. And then Kiwanis Lake in York, Pennsylvania. When I visited last month, the Great Egrets and black-crowned night herons were still getting their nests ready. This visit, the Great Egret chicks have arrived. In several nests, the youngsters were moving around and preening right alongside their mothers. They're already starting to look elegant for their age. One thing that jumped out immediately, not all the nests are at the same stage. Some chicks are noticeably smaller than others, which tells us the eggs were laid at different times. You can actually see the size difference right in their bills. In one nest, a youngster climbed up onto a small branch and just stood there, looking all around, taking everything in. Almost like it was already rehearsing how to be a great egret. And check out those long toes. Definitely needs to grow into those. It's moments like that one that makes these trips worthwhile. The black-crowned night herons are still building their nests. No young visible there yet, but it won't be long. I also made a stop at Susquehanna Riverlands State Park in York County. But that location deserves its own full video, and that's exactly what it's getting on Thursday. I will say this. I had my very first sighting of a DeKay's brown snake there. A life snake. You're going to want to tune in for sure. Thanks for joining me this week. Don't forget to keep wondering about nature. I'll see you next time. If you're enjoying the rewind, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And stay tuned because what's coming Thursday is one you'll not want to miss.